Hello friends, today we are going to derive an expression for electric field at any point on the bisector of a dipole or equatorial line of a dipole. Consider a dipole AB of length 2a placed in air medium. Let P be a point on the bisector at a distance r from the center of dipole. Now from the figure, that is triangle AOP and triangle BOP are similar and the distances AP is equal to PB. Then OA equal to A and OP equal to R, then AP can be found out by using Pythagoras theorem. According to Pythagoras theorem, the square on the diagonal is equal to sum of squares on other sides of a right angle triangle. Hence, from the figure, AP is equal to BP is equal to square root of r square plus a square. It can also be written as r square plus a square raised to 1 by 2. If theta is the angle made by the line joining the point P, then from the triangle BOP or AOP, cos theta is equal to base upon hypotenuse. That is cos theta equal to A upon hypotenuse is AP or BP, that is equal to r square plus a square raised to 1 by 2. And also the dipole moment is defined as it is the product of either of the charge and dipole length, hence P equal to 2AQ. Now to find the electric field at point P due to positive charge Q, be E1. Therefore, E1 equal to E1 is the electric field due to positive charge plus Q, and the direction of electric field is from A to P in this direction is E1, and intensity of electric field at P due to positive charge is E1 equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into Q upon R square, because electric intensity E equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into Q upon R square, where R is the distance of the point from the charge. Therefore, here R is the distance of the point P from positive charge, and that is AP equal to square root of R square plus A square. Therefore, R equal to R square plus A square. Here square and square root get cancelled, and hence E1 equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into Q upon R square plus A square along the direction AP. And electric field at P due to negative charge minus Q be E2. Therefore, E2 equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into, here charge is minus Q, hence minus Q upon R square, that is BP square. BP equal to square root of R square plus A square, hence its square is R square plus A square along the direction P to B. And it is found that electric intensity E1 due to positive charge and E2 due to negative charge at P are equal. Therefore, E1 is equal to E2. E1 is equal to E2. And now we discuss components of a vector. You have studied components of a vector in first year. If R is a vector, then the components of vector R along horizontal is R cos theta, where theta is the angle made by the vector with horizontal, and the component of R along vertical axis is R sin theta. You have studied in the first year. And here electric field due to positive charge E1, it is in this direction. It is neither along horizontal axis nor along vertical axis. Therefore, the components of E1 along horizontal is E1 cos theta, and component of E1 along the vertical axis, that is positive axis, is E1 sin theta. And the components of E2 is also neither along horizontal nor along vertical. Therefore, the component of E2 along the horizontal is E2 cos theta, and component of E2 along vertical axis is E2 sin theta. Since E1 equal to E2, E1 sin theta is also equal to E2 sin theta, but they are in opposite directions, hence they get cancelled. Only the horizontal components E1 cos theta and E2 cos theta, due to E1 and E2, they add up. Therefore, total electric field at P due to positive and negative charges is equal to E1 cos theta plus E2 cos theta. Since they are equal in magnitude and in the same direction, they add up. That is, electric field intensity on equatorial line or bisector is equal to minus 2 into E2 cos theta or minus 2 into E1 cos theta, because E1 cos theta equal to E2 cos theta. And here negative sign indicates that the components of E1 and E2, they are in opposite direction to the direction of dipole moment. Dipole moment is always from negative charge to positive charge. It is in this direction, and the components are in opposite directions. Hence, E on equatorial line, electric intensity on equatorial line is equal to minus 2 E2 cos theta. That is now minus 2 into, but E2 equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into Q upon R square plus A square into cos theta. And from the figure, cos theta equal to A upon R square plus A square is to half. That is A upon R square plus A square is to half. Now we can write it as 2 into 1, 2 into Q into A, that is 2AQ minus 2AQ upon 4 pi epsilon naught. Here R square plus A square is to 1 into R square plus A square is to half. Since bases are same, powers can be added. 1 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 3 by 2. Again, this is the expression for electric field at a point on the bisector of a dipole. But the dipole length is very small. It is expressed in terms of micrometer or nanometers, and the distance of the point from the center of a dipole is expressed in centimeter, that is 1 centimeter is equal to 10 raised to minus 2 meter. It is found that R is distance of the point, R is very greater than A. R is very greater than A. Then A square is again very small. If semi-dipole length is expressed in terms of 10 raised to minus 6 meter, then square of its is 10 raised to minus 6 raised to 2, it is equal to 10 raised to minus 12 meter. Therefore, if R is very greater than, if for R is greater than, very greater than A, then A square is again very small, that tends to 0, and P equal to 2AQ. Therefore, this expression can be written as minus 2AQ equal to P upon 4 pi epsilon naught in the bracket, as A tends to 0, A square tends to 0, remaining R square is to 3 by 2, that is R is to 6 by 2, that is equal to R cube, or R square is to 3 by 2, here 2 get cancelled, that is R cube. It is the expression for electric field at any point on the bisector of a dipole or on the equatorial line of a dipole. Therefore, electric field at any point on the axial line of a dipole is E axial is equal to 2p upon 4 pi epsilon naught into R2. Yesterday we have derived. And E on equatorial line is equal to minus p upon 4 pi epsilon naught into R2. It means that electric intensity at any point on axial line is equal to 2 times electric intensity at the same distance on equatorial line. And electric intensity E is inversely proportional to square of the distance in case of point charge. For a point charge, electric intensity is inversely proportional to square of the distance of the point from the charge, but in case of dipole, electric intensity is inversely proportional to cube of the distance between the point and the charge. Therefore, electric intensity due to dipole is very small compared to the electric field at a point due to a point charge. And electric intensity on equatorial line is minus p upon 4 pi epsilon naught into R cube, and on the axial line is 2p upon 4 pi epsilon naught into R cube. And suppose if the point lies at any point in the space around the dipole, in such cases the general formula to find electric intensity at any point in space around a dipole is given by E equal to P into square root of 3 cos square theta plus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into R. This expression holds good for electric intensity due to a dipole at any point in space, and it also holds good for electric intensity at any point on the bisector or at any point on the axial line. Clear? Now we shall derive another quantity, that is torque. Torque acting on a dipole in an uniform electric field. In the first year you have studied torque acting on a rigid body. Here torque on, expression for torque on a dipole placed in uniform electric field. Uniform electric field. Then what is uniform electric field? If the intensity of field is same at all points in it, such an electric field is called uniform electric field, and uniform electric field is denoted by directed line segments. They are parallel to each other. It represents uniform electric field. It is represented by E, and it gives the direction of electric field. And torque acting on a rigid body is nothing but it is the moment of couple. It is the moment of couple. Couple is a system of two forces acting at different points of a rigid body. In previous classes you have studied it, that is in first year, that is couple is a system of two equal and opposite charges acting at different points of a body is called a couple. Consider a body of length L, two forces F and F, equal forces acting in opposite directions at two different points of a body, and it constitutes a couple. And the moment of couple is called torque and is denoted by tau. And moment of couple is given by, or torque is given by, the product of either of the force. Take any one, these are equal. Either of the force into perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance. Let O be the midpoint. Then perpendicular distance is OA and OB are the perpendicular distance to the point of action of the forces. Hence torque is equal to force, either of the force into perpendicular distance from the axis of rotation. Clear? Now torque on a dipole placed in uniform electric field. Consider a dipole AB is a dipole and of length 2A. 2A is dipole length, and let plus Q and minus Q are at points A and B and A. Now if this dipole is placed in uniform electric field, uniform electric field is represented by directed line segments. They are parallel to each other. This is uniform electric field. And a perpendicular from B to the direction of electric field. It is the direction of electric field. Let BC be the perpendicular to the direction of electric field. If theta is the angle made by the dipole length with the electric intensity, that means theta is the angle of inclination of dipole with electric field, then from the figure BC equal to theta is the angle, therefore sin theta equal to opposite upon hypotenuse. Opposite side is BC upon hypotenuse is AB, or that is equal to BC upon AB, but AB equal to dipole length. This implies BC equal to 2A sin theta. BC equal to 2A sin theta. If a charge is placed in electric field, it experiences a force, and the force experienced by a charge in an electric field intensity E is given by, it is in this direction, in the direction of electric field intensity. This is the force experienced by positive charge. And according to the definition of electric intensity, E equal to force per unit charge. Therefore, force experienced by the charge F equal to Q into E. If charge is positive, F is positive. Hence, force on positive charge, it is in this direction and it is equal to Q into E. Therefore, force on plus Q is equal to Q into E, and force on minus Q is equal to minus Q into E, and this plus QE and minus QE, they are in opposite directions. It is the force experienced by minus Q is minus Q into E. Now, according to the definition of torque is equal to force into perpendicular distance. Force into perpendicular distance. Here force is either of the force, Q into E into perpendicular distance is BC, and BC equal to 2A sin theta. 2A sin theta. Rearranging the terms, that is, we can write it as 2AQ into E sin theta. But according to definition, 2AQ equal to P, it is the dipole moment into E sin theta. Therefore, torque acting on a dipole in an uniform electric field is tau equal to PE sin theta, where P is the magnitude of dipole moment, E is the magnitude of electric field, and theta is the angle made by the direction of electric field with the dipole length. Therefore, torque is the cross product of, therefore it can also be written in vector form as tau vector equal to P vector cross E vector. In vector form, tau vector equal to P vector cross E vector, and this is the vector product, and vector product can be defined as it is the product of magnitude of two vectors and sine of the angle between them. And one question arises, when torque is maximum, when torque is minimum. If theta is equal to 90 degree, if the dipole length or dipole moment makes an angle 90 degree, then theta equal to 90, theta equal to 90, sin 90 equal to 1, therefore tau equal to Pe. Therefore maximum torque maximum is equal to P into E, since when theta equal to 90 degree, and torque is minimum or 0. It is maximum, minimum or 0 when theta equal to 0, when the dipole moment aligns along the direction of electric field, or if dipole length is parallel to the direction of electric field or anti-parallel to electric field, then theta equal to 0 or 180 degree. If theta equal to 0, sin 0 equal to 0, hence torque acting on a dipole is 0. And possible questions of this session are for 5 marks. Obtain an expression for electric field at a point due to a dipole on the equatorial line, and for 3 marks, obtain an expression for torque acting on a dipole in an uniform electric field, or for 1 marks, give an expression for torque acting on a dipole in an electric field, that is tau equal to P sin theta, or in vector form tau vector equal to P vector into E vector, or for 1 marks, when torque acting on a dipole is minimum, or when torque acting on a dipole is maximum. Thank you.